First test, first taste. Oh. G'day everyone, it's Mike from Finding Fish. Welcome to Cuba, welcome to Varadero, and welcome to Paradisus Princesa del Mar. Now, this resort has not been on my radar, but because so many of you last year had reached out to me and asked, will you check this resort out for us? It's actually one of our favorite resorts. I took a look, I pressed enter, and here I am. Now, this is an adults only, 663 room property offering 2 levels of service. You can come as a regular guest or you can go over to the Royal Service side of the resort. Now that's an upgradable service that this resort offers. Now it is September, it is low season, and right now there's only about 25% occupancy. Now I did take a flight out of YYZ last night, 3 hours and 20 minutes to get here. Quickly going through customs in Varadero right now because it's low season. It was ghost town and we were the last flight getting in. Quickly found my transfer loaded up, and 1 hour it took for the last people to come out of customs because they had some issues. Sometimes it's quicker to take a cab. Anyway, another hour because there was 5 stops and we were the last stop on the bus. I made it here. I quickly checked out the resort, went and grabbed a ham and cheese, French fries. Crystal was on tap. Went and found my room, and I went to bed. I slept in at 7:30 today because I felt like it. I was tired. There's about 3 places you can go for morning coffee here. You can come to the main lobby bar. It's 24 hours. You can go to the Rock House, I believe it's called. It's the snack bar. It's 24 hours, and it's actually beautiful. It's cool in there. I actually quite like it. Or you can go over to the main buffet, which is being housed right now on the Royal Service side. Everything is kind of being filtered over to the Royal Service side, which makes it really nice and unique. I believe the buffet opens at 7:30. Now I'm hungry, so we're heading to the buffet, and that's where we're heading next. The buffet is in the Royal Service side only because of occupancy levels right now. It's a much smaller facility. Now the seating area in here looks nice, it looks clean, well done, and it looks charming. Now they've got everything in here that I was looking for. Obviously they had my eggs like I typically like, so I had an omelet. They had a small cheese and ham selection. It's Cuba, obviously they're gonna have that. Fruits, juices, and yogurts. It looks like they were doing some pancakes. They had peanut butter, French toast, of course breads and butters. It's a very small buffet, but hence there's only 20% occupancy here, but it had good quality. Anyway, I just got a cup of coffee and enjoyed my stay and enjoyed my view. Okay, breakfast is done. Now right behind me, you're gonna notice that's the main check-in area. When you get off your transfer, you get off your bus over to the left. That's your check-in area. Now this is about a 30-year-old property, so it looks like it's really well built. It's got some good bones to it. Lots of nice seating in here. It looks like they do some light entertainment, and that's where you're gonna find your 24-hour lobby bar, and it looks like it's really well done in here, okay? Now, this lobby bar looks like it's very well stocked. Anyway, if you're looking for a cappuccino, a cerveza, a hard drink, mixed drink, daiquiris, mojitos, they offer it right here. Also in here, that's where you're gonna talk to your travel reps. Now, in this lobby area, right beside reception, if you turn left way, you'll go down a set of stairs. That's where you're gonna find a small little store. They have Corona. They also have flip-flops, and they have everything you need in there just in case you need a cover-up. Right beside that, you're gonna notice a cigar lounge. Now, I believe the cigar lounge opens in the evening. They actually do sell cigars, and it's probably a great place to get away from the mosquitoes. They have a ping pong table. They have a pool table, and this is where you're gonna come down and make your reservations for the 3 a la cartes they have here. They have a Japanese, Italian, and a French. And this is a fast area down here. And this is where they're gonna do nightly entertainment. I believe it starts around 9 p.m. And then straight out in front of this lobby area, you're gonna notice the pool area. Now, when you have a structure that's 30 years old, you know, that's when you're gonna get the really nice palm trees. You've got the nice architecture here. You've got everything established, and that's why I like older resorts, and so does my wife. And the pools here, they look clean. I got up early today and they were cleaning the pools. So if you are a pool-minded person, well, this looks nice. Lots of day beds, lots of loungers, lots of shaded areas. And then you've got gorgeous looking palm trees. And it looks like they're doing a little bit of music and some light entertainment here. And across from the pool area, that's where you're gonna see the spa area. They have a sauna in there. They also have a yoga studio in here, and they do yoga classes. And it looks like they have spin bikes. And then they do have a gym, and it seems to be air conditioned, and it looks like it's very well stocked. And also located in this building, that's where you're gonna find the doctor's office. And they do actually have a tennis court here, located over on the left side of the property here. Up next is the beach area and how we get to the beach. Now, to get to this beach, yeah, you're gonna do a little bit of walking from the pool probably to the beach area. You're probably looking about less than 2 minutes, I would think. But like I said, this is an older resort. I made a mistake. It's 23 years old. But when you have a 23-year-old resort, you're gonna have interesting pathways, trees, shrubbery, and great looking hedging. Finally made it to paradise, folks. Looks like I got a little bit of sand to get through. It looks like there's a beach bar. That's awesome. If you're that type of person that needs a little drink, well, they've got you covered here with this little beach bar located smack dab ocean view. Welcome to Varadero. I'll say it a million more times. This is why you got on a plane. This is why I got on a plane. It's right here, right in front of us. A great breeze, probably 32 degrees today. It looks awesome. And the beach looks nice. Not a lot of seaweed on here. All natural beach. Hobies are over here, suiting people up, ready to go. A couple of people over on this side, ready to go for a bit of a swim. You're not gonna have to worry about loungers or palapas. This place has scads of them, both sides, and then they have the royal service as well. So if you want to upgrade, you have your own entire segregated section over in the distance that I can't even see. It's over a berm. Now I'm at the end of this beach pretty much. A few resorts around the corner, and that's it. That's the peninsula, folks. So if you're up for the probably 1 hour bus ride when you get here, this is what you're coming to. Now let's just say you're done chilling out. You're kind of probably thinking you need something to eat here. Port Royal, it looks like it's closed because of low season. That looks like it's a barbecue area. But right now, the main buffet located in the Royal Service area, it's open, and the food quality in there looks great. And I found it comfortable. Now for lunch, of course, they had cheese, ham, and they had prosciutto. They had vegetables. They had some fruits. Of course, they had proteins. They had fish today, it was really good. And then the pastry chef here has been phenomenal, and so are the breads. Soft as anything, lots of butter. And I found something in here for me, so. And this is low season, I'm not a picky person, and I understand Cuba. You can also go into Rock House. They do a luncheon there. I believe you can get pork, beef, or chicken with rice, black beans, and French fries. Obviously we're down in the tropics and there could be a few insects, there could be a few bugs. I had some lady come up to me today and say, I saw some bugs in the buffet. Yeah, this is the tropics. Like, People, if you're not used to coming to the tropical destinations and a bug is going to bother you, don't come. I'm just telling you, stay home and save us all. Complainers are everywhere, and I found one early this morning. And guess what? You're not gonna wreck my day. Now the sun starts going down here around 6:30 p.m. and it's pretty much black dark by about 7:30. And sometimes the bugs will come out. Anyway, I'm going back to the room, I'm getting cleaned up, and then we're gonna go find something to eat for dinner and go see what entertainment this resort has going on. Third floor, building number 6, garden room with a king-size bed. That is my room. I have good pillows, I've got good sheets, and my room is actually fairly big. I've got a workstation, TV, mini fridge, coffee maker, I have a small sitting area, patio doors, and my garden view. Of course, I have a safe, I have a closet area, and my bathroom. Yes, it's dated, but it's functional, and I've got great water pressure, and I've got lots of hot water. And I have to say that my building area looks like it's been freshly painted, the hallways and the staircase, and it's nice, I have to say. I do have a bit of a musty smell when I first got the room, but I just left the garden doors open for a while, and it seemed to air it out. Okay, my room is done, buffet's done, pool area's done, where you can go get a cerveza's done, snacks are done, and the beach area is done. Up next is dinner and where I'm gonna go. I'm actually craving pizza, to be honest with you, but they also have a French and they have the Japanese if you're interested in that, or you can go to the buffet, and I actually just quite like buffets. I think the food quality at this resort since I've been here has been great. This is a big resort, but it actually has a small footprint, if that makes any sense. I love the trees here, and I love the architecture, and I love old structures, but that's me. I understand Cuba, and I understand what I'm doing here. Cuba is not for everyone. Food quality comes and goes when you come to Cuba. Insects always come and go, and if that bothers you at all, guess what? I wouldn't recommend coming if I were you. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank the people that I've run into here, some subscribers, and I want to thank my Patreons, and I've got the newest one is my brother Keith Fisher. Thank you very much. And that's probably going to cost me in the long run. And I just want to thank everyone that follows us on our Instagram, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. Help me get to 25,000. I'm working hard on it. Anyway, I'm still down in Cuba. I'm hanging out. I'm going to be in Varadero again next week. I'm looking for some entertainment. I heard that there's a beach party going on tonight, so I'm looking for that. I'm having a beer, and I'm going to bed. Like I always say, if you like my video, do me a favor, like it, subscribe. It does help me out. Keep going, and help me get to 25, and I'll see you in the next video.